only a matter of time. If we don't do something about it, we could really lose a lot of our animals. We gotta join USARK and fight for our rights as reptile keepers. Jeez, oh Pete, what are those chipmunks complaining about out here? I don't know if it's a neighborly dispute or what, but it's kind of entertaining to hear that. What's going on, people? Well, I had a really good Memorial Day weekend. You could probably tell half of my face is like all pink, but that's not the worst of it, you guys. Are you ready to see? Caps. Both of them. Oy, oy. Yeah, not a good look for my body, right? Anywho, I hope you guys had a good Memorial Day weekend. Well, there's something we gotta discuss with you guys that's kind of important, so I figure let's go ahead and just get on with that. Well, I guess looks like my guy Frosty is hungry here, everybody. It's his actual feeding schedule, so. Alright, bud, you hungry? Come on out, come on, take your mouse. It's a brain one too, actually, you might like. It's alright, bud. I know you love these mice, I know you do. I know you want it. Yes, you do. Come on, bud. I know you want it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, don't be shy. Aww. Why? Why, bud? Come on. You gotta eat, bud. You haven't eaten in almost 2 weeks. Alright. Oh well, it was worth a try on camera, but maybe when I turn this camera off, you guys, he probably will seriously take it from the taunts with this camera off. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try here in just a moment with the camera off. And boom, everybody, what did I tell you? I told you this guy off camera would seriously take the pinky from the taunts off camera. I don't know what his deal is. He literally has done this now maybe 3 or 4 other times off camera, so I don't know if it's just because he doesn't like to show off on the camera, or maybe he just isn't sure if he wants to take it or not. I don't know. But sometimes these animals, they kind of have their own goofy ways. Many of you guys know that about a month ago, apparently FWC actually introduced a ban, actually what was called the whitelist, what actually prohibit so many people, including mostly animal keepers, actually in the state of Florida, from actually transporting their animals, kind of like education programs and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to say everything on the list about it, because it's just so much information. But regardless though, when the date came in to schedule in the vote on whether or not if this bill would actually pass, of this whitelist I should be saying. Thankfully though, the day that the date was scheduled, thousands of animal keepers across the state of Florida attended this in person, and many of them voiced their opinions about it, and thankfully the state senate decided to go ahead and overturn the idea of putting up the whitelist ban. Now, however though, unfortunately, when it comes to FWC and sometimes state senates, sometimes they kind of don't take a full agreement with all of us. And what I mean by that is just not too long afterward, the Florida State Senate, Marco Rubio, actually tried to reintroduce the Lacey Act amendments. I'm sorry, buddy, it's okay. And they would try to reintroduce the Lacey Act amendments. And what I mean by that is that back in 2017, the U.S. The federal judges from the U.S. Congress actually decided to go ahead and decided to go ahead and, I should be saying more like reverse, the ban of interstate transportation across state lines of certain reptiles, particularly like Burmese pythons and green anacondas. And since then, it's been a lot of reptile keepers, including myself, have actually been pretty pleased to hear this. The state senate, Marco Rubio, has actually been trying lately to reintroduce this transportation ban again across state lines once again. There's only limited information about this going on, so as far as I know lately, there hasn't been any updates, but if there is, I'll go ahead and actually notify you guys right here in front of my face. So with that being said, I feel like that for many of you guys that live in Florida and have a huge love for wildlife and keep certain animals, particularly like whether it's like exotic fish or snakes or some sort of a reptile or an aquatic creature, the state senate is just really trying to push like many animal keepers buttons out there, because they just feel like they just want to take control, and well, I shouldn't say control, but they kind of feel like they want to take away our rights as animal keepers, you know, not because we just love these animals, but we also want to educate people out there to let them know the exact truth about these animals, you know, and debunking all the myths that have been talked about with animals for centuries. So, and the fact is that the commissioner for FWC, I forgot his name anyway, he's just kind of also pushing some animal keepers' buttons. I'm going to go ahead and roll a real clip, you guys, of what he was saying to the president of the U.S. ARC Florida. I'll go ahead and actually roll that clip right now.
The executive
well, I think it's easy for you to spew your comments, but you don't know all the facts. You don't know all the facts with major implications, because I'm not going to say. I'm just going to say that, you know, I've had my share of reptiles and turtles and snakes, and this whole notion that there's some massacre happened. Okay, you guys are taking it a little too far, and I don't need all the cat calling in the audience. If that's the case, we're just going to call the meeting off.
So you guys heard probably near the end of that video clip right there that was posted on Instagram, you probably heard the FWC commissioner mentioning about a massacre. And what he actually means by that is, it was obviously still to mention it about the April 6th, what was referenced as the Holy Thursday Massacre, where it happened with Chris's snake facility, which was unfortunately, I guess you could say, was invaded by these conservation officers, and they literally nail-gunned over 30 of his snakes there. Which, to this day, you guys, to watch that video clip, I haven't watched in a while, but to see the clip for the first time in my lifetime, it was really disturbing to watch. Our conservation officers, they thought nail gunning these snakes to the head was the right way to euthanize them, which clearly a lot of experienced conservationists know that is not the way to euthanize an animal. That is nowhere near the right way. The commissioner is kind of also interrupting the president of the U.S. ARC Florida's meeting there. The fact that the president of the U.S. ARC Florida was being constantly interrupted by the commissioner from FWC, that was really disrespectful of him. The U.S. ARC Florida's president, he was actually trying to have a civil conversation, but the commissioner, after listening to the full video clip, you guys, it's on Instagram, like I said, you guys, it's on the U.S. ARC Florida Instagram page. The commissioner was kind of still being disruptive when the president was kind of trying to address the issue that's been ongoing. With that being said, I don't know, everybody. This is just, it's a lot of information to take in and a lot to process. I don't know. We'll probably have more information about this as we go along. So, and I'm hoping you guys that the Lacey Act does not reverse the ban of interstate travel again. I hope they don't, because so many people are going to be devastated about this, you guys, of a repeat. And I don't know, you guys. But let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comments below about it. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to gather as much information as I can about this myself. But at the same time, though, it's difficult to understand. So with that being said, I just hope, for those of you guys that live in Florida, I hope things go okay. I have thought about it for a couple years about where I might move to Florida in a couple years. But with that being said, though, with this debate going on with FWC, I'm starting to have kind of second thoughts about it. So, with that being said, for those of you guys that live in Florida, you know, and keep reptiles, feel free to express your concerns. Feel free to express your concerns down in the comments below about what you think FWC needs to do to fix what they have done. Spam them in the comments below, you guys, because you guys have a voice out there that deserves to be heard about your opinion and our thoughts about this. We can't let them push it away. Even though they think they know what they're doing is right, clearly they're not 100% about it. So with that being said, feel free to spam your opinions down below. So if any of us want to actually keep our exotic animals that we truly care for, you guys, and not just, you know, do something with them kind of stupidly, I don't do anyway, like whether if it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but you guys probably might get the idea. So with that being said, if we want to keep some of our animals that we truly care about, not just breeding and selling, but also kind of like do education stuff to inform the general public about these animals and let them know the truth about them, we can actually do that by literally joining the US ARC's organization page. You guys can go ahead and do that right now if you guys want to. I'll leave the link to US ARC's link in the description, you guys, and join the fight, you guys, and fight for our rights as reptile keepers. Actually explain ourselves how how this affects us personally. So with that being said, it's just only a matter of time. If we don't do something about it, you know, we could really lose a lot of our animals here in the future, everybody, and thousands, and literally so many people that breed reptiles because they love to do it, you know, because they love animals. Many of them could get shut down nationwide here. And personally myself, you guys, I've always wanted to be a reptile breeder, but if we don't take action about this actually to help keep our rights, I might not be able to do what I want to do in the future, everybody, and it might never happen. So that's why we got to do what we got to do, everybody. We got to join USARK and fight for our rights as reptile keepers. So go ahead and check out the link, everybody, to usark.org. Look at Ariel's cute little face, everybody. It kind of looks like, doesn't Mia just kind of look like she's giving a little smile right there for us? Giving a little smile for the audience out there? It literally looks like she is smiling, everybody. Doesn't it look like it? Let me look at her face. That is absolutely cute looking. Absolutely adorable. And by the way, everybody, I just want to inform you all, we only got a few more weeks until we start shooting for my first documentary. I'm really excited about it, everybody, but also a little bit nervous because I've never done something of a project this big before on the internet, like I said. But at the same time, though, I think it's gonna be worth it. And the good news is, everybody, I do have a couple people coming along with me, and I think I'm not sure what else we need. We're obviously going to need sunscreen for one, because where we're going, it's going to be an island. That's all I can say right now, but it's probably going to be warm and sunny out, so we're probably going to be out there for most of the day, so we're probably going to bring a lot of water with us, a lot of sunblock, and probably some bug spray. So with that being said, all I can do is just keep it a little bit suspenseful, everybody. But when the day comes to dropping the first trailer for it, which I'm hoping would be by sometime this fall, you guys might actually love it. So with that being said, you guys do me a huge favor, go ahead and smash that like button, you guys, on today's vlog, so we can actually help make this documentary possible. So with that being said, you guys feel free to smash that like button if you want to, everybody. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap it up here in just a minute, but before I do that, I gotta go ahead and actually take care of something really quick. So Boo, I heard you were a little brat today. Did you sneak outside? Yeah, did you sneak out, little girl? Yeah, Mama told me you snuck out. Oh, are you guilty? Are you guilty? My mom literally told me not too long ago that while I was at work, Boo, our huge cat here, literally snuck out of the... Bentley, I'm working here. Come on now. Give me a little bit of space now, would you? Please? Anywho, like I was trying to say is that when I was at work, Mom literally... Jeez, this dog is so attention sensitive. I know, bud. I know you're a good dog. My mom literally told me Boo actually snuck out of the house, and not only did she sneak out, but she also took off in our backyard into the woods, right behind this window curtain here. And my mom and her boyfriend were searching for her for a little while. They found her, but my mom gave her a good scrub because with it already transitioning towards summer, and it's still tick season here. Ticks are known to be pretty nasty up here when springtime arrives. So my mom's hoping she disinfected her from the ticks on her fur, because literally you saw how thick Boo's fur is. She's got a lot of fur on her, and hopefully she got the ticks off her. Hopefully there were none on her regardless. We just don't know. But hopefully she got tick free today. So the only way, everybody, what we are going to be able to fight for our rights to keep our reptiles is if we actually join USARK, you guys. They're literally the best organization, non-profit organization, I should say, that will actually do whatever it takes, they can to actually let us keep our reptiles, you guys. Because without USARK, you guys, there's a pretty good chance we probably would not have our animals today here in possession, you guys. I would not have any of these animals here with me to this very day. So with that being said, make sure you guys go ahead and become a member of USARK today, everybody. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video, everybody. I'll see you next time.